I hope you are having fun. Now from Captain Sparrow, which I hope you are not scared, to something less scary, hopefully, the Carnival of the Animals. And here, Mr. Stedman will be the narrator. Please welcome Mr. Stedman. So, the Carnival of the Animals students, can get ready? And I hope you can.
Listen. The music begins. It's louder and louder. Who is arriving? Why, it's the lion. Sometimes he roars loudly. Can you hear the pianos playing the lion's roar? Do you think the other animals are frightened of him? Now the music grows quiet as the lion pauses for a moment to watch over his kingdom. Then he roars again, one final time, before he strides off. The hen's music is a spiky, jumpy tune, which sounds just like hens scratching around, clucking and squawking to each other. Can you hear the high trills on the piano? Now that's the rooster. Look at me, he cries. The rooster wants the hens to stop their clucking and admire him, but the hens take no notice. Do you think the poor rooster will ever make himself heard? rushes up and down the piano. The mules are chasing each other. The other animals watch, astonished, as they rush by. Higher and higher the music climbs, up and up and up. And then it rushes down again, the notes almost tumbling over one another, just like the mules. You think it's a race? Who will finish first? At the end of the piece, we hear two loud crashes on the piano. The mules flop down, exhausted. But they had a great time. How slowly the tortoises move. Step, step, step. It's a dance tune, but it's a very slow and plodding tune. Could you dance as slowly as this? It's as if the tortoises aren't sure which scaly foot to put next. They drag themselves along, but they don't seem to be getting anywhere. Do you think they like dancing? The tortoise's tune gets slower and slower until it stops altogether, and all you can hear is the piano. The tortoises are tired out. piano starts this piece with a waltz tune. A waltz is a gentle and graceful dance. People in Saint-Saëns' day danced the waltz at parties. Can you hear the sound of the elephants trying to dance? It doesn't matter how high and fast the piano plays. Do you think the elephants really enjoy dancing? Do you think he knows he can't dance very well. Listen to the bouncy music. Here come the kangaroos. The pianos play their hopping and jumping music. It sounds as if the kangaroos are leaping along the keys of a giant piano. Sometimes the music goes very quiet as the kangaroos stand still, deciding which way to jump next. Now they're off again, jumping up the piano. Can you hear the music getting higher and higher? And then they jump all the way down. Very soon the kangaroos have to take a rest, so they stop for a long kangaroo snooze. In the aquarium, the rainbow colors of the fish sparkle in the sun. They are tiny fish with shiny scales, and giant fish with funny faces. The pianos are the gentle waves rippling across the water. At times the fish stay so still that all you can hear are the waves tripping over each other. Listen carefully. Towards the end of the music, you can hear the sunlight glittering on the waves high above the fish. one creature makes this strange sound. Do you know which animal it is? Why, it's the donkey. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. What a noise. What a noise. What a noise. It gets faster and faster and louder and louder. It's not surprising the other animals run away and cover their ears. Gentle call is played by the soft, sweet sound of the piano. The cuckoo sings only two notes, one high and one low. Can you hear which one comes first? The pianos play the noises of the woods. They play the beautiful, quiet music which sounds like slow footsteps. If you follow the footsteps deeper and deeper into the woods, you may actually see the cuckoos. But remember, stay very quiet and still. Piano plays a high, fast melody as the birds flutter their wings and fly up and down, backward and forward. The music is light and bouncy. Can you hear the chirps and trills played by the piano? They are the sounds of the birds calling to each other across the treetops. The music grows higher and higher at the end of the piece. What do you think is happening? They're just beginners, so they don't play very well. Listen to them practicing their exercises. They have to play the same music over and over and over again. The rest of the carnival animals are tired of listening to the pianist. Hurry up and finish, they say to the pianist. It's our turn to play now. Then at last the pianist stops. Hooray, all the animals are very pleased. Nighttime. The stars are out, and the fossils are dancing in the moonlight. The bony skeletons of the dinosaurs have come alive. Listen, can you hear a well-known tune? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Such a good tune. They'll all want to play. The music for this piece is very slow and gentle. It sounds as if the swan is gliding gracefully along a quiet river. Can you hear the ripples in the water? The main tune grows louder and then softer. The swan is coming nearer, fluttering its wings. Then the swan disappears into the distance, and you can only hear the sound of the water. carnival parade. Suddenly we hear the great clatter of the hooves as the mules rush by. We hear the spiking music of the hens and roosters. The kangaroos pass by jumping and hopping to their tune. Last of all, we hear the hee-haws of the donkeys. The animals don't cover their ears anymore. They are too happy and excited. Well, it's not every day that there's a carnival of the animals.
Also, Mr. Block and Mr. Schumann couldn't be here tonight, but they have been working with the students every class. So, a little bit about tomorrow, because this is like the parent